You have been told everything that you can and can't do since the day that you came out of the womb. You have an addiction to being a slave. That's exactly what you are. You are an addicted slave. You are addicted to the ideas and morals of this world. You have been told your entire life, this is who you are around. This is who the people are. This is the normal average person. You are nothing but average. You are not extraordinary. You are not somebody who is meant to be special. Boom! What's good with you, YouTube? Welcome back to Don Uncensored, a channel where I give out my tips, tricks, and knowledge as I go through my self-improvement journey. Today, ladies and gentlemen, clap it up. Clap it up. Today, we have a great topic. Today, I'm going to be talking to all of you about the thing that everybody suffers the most while we are living in today's society: slavery. Now, what do I mean by this? Honestly, I don't even have to explain this. If you've gone through basic education, you know what this term means. Being a slave, this means being a person who has no control over what you do, how you say you can do, when you can do. You have no control over anything inside of your life. You have no control over being able to be who you want to be or who you are destined to be. You have no ability to control the outcome of the situation you're in, the outcome of your reality. You have no ability to change anything. You are enslaved to whoever or whatever these opinions, ideals, people, morals, societal views, whatever else it is. You are constrained and you are confined to it because you are nothing but a slave who is chained to everything that I have just said or whatever else is keeping you there. Addictions, battles, whatever else it might be, right? The things about it is that you need to understand that you have been shackled and put into these bindings since you were a child. You have been told, like, just think about it. As a baby, you figured out how to stand up and start walking by yourself. And as soon as you started walking, most parents told their kids, all right, leave it right there. Why? Why couldn't you have just let this kid figure out how to climb? Why couldn't you have let this kid figure out how to do anything else that he wanted to, right? Okay, now we move on to a different path. Now you get into school. People start telling you, hey, you can only do things in this way. You can only get up when the teacher tells you to. You can only go to the bathroom when the teacher tells you to. You can only do certain things when the teacher tells you to. You can only do certain things because this is the grade that you're in. You can't learn more than that. You can't do XYZ because of XYZ. Do you see how you've been boxed in your entire life? You have been told everything that you can and can't do since the day that you came out of the womb. Since you were stamped, since the doctor put your little baby print on that piece of medical paper, you were sold off to the United States government and you were sold into society as a slave, and you have been stuck in this rat race since the day you were born. And today is the day that you finally learn how to break free and you actually start to just trying to break your chains. Because the thing about it is that too many people walk around too chained to ideals, goals, morals that don't serve them in any type of way. You are still worried about the opinions of other people. Stop caring about the opinions of other people. You are still chained to your job, even though this job is not fulfilling you in any type of way or paying you the amount that you deserve to be paid for what you are doing. Why are you still there? Since you're still chained to it. You are still chained to these people in your life. Their worldviews and their opinions keep being forced down your throat, even though you do not agree with anything that these people have told you. Why? Because you have been told your entire life, this is who you are around. This is who the people are. This is the normal average person. You are nothing but average. You are not extraordinary. You are not somebody who is meant to be special. You are nothing but the average 99% busy bee worker that has been birthed since, I don't even fucking know, since like the dawn of time. There have been nothing but peasants walking around. That's why so many people who come in and start conquering, who become great kings and queens, Alexander the Great, Napoleons, Queen Victoria, people like that, Babylonians, any of these people who have ruled in power, people who have came into the point and destroyed people's worldviews on slavery and destroyed the chains that so many people have been binded to their entire life. When people realize that there's a way to break free of these chains, so let's think about it like this. This is your entire life, and since you have been born, every single day, every single year, there has been more and more chains that have been added on for years and years to come. And eventually, as you keep getting older, this this line of change is going to keep going down further and further, eventually to the point where you are 70 years old and you are so enslaved to everything that has happened in your life. You are so enslaved to the wife that you are with who does not fulfill you. You are so enslaved to the ideas that you have that do not fulfill you. You are so enslaved to the job that does not fulfill you. You are not living in your true purpose. You're not living in your true masculine or your true feminine, depending on who you are. You are not living who you are, how you are supposed to be, because you are still chained to these ideas. As this chain keeps getting further, doubt and insecurity keeps going. You keep telling yourself that I can't break free, because that is what has been shoved down your throat for the last, I don't know, odd 70 something years. Why have we been telling people that they are not extraordinary when every single person is blessed with a gift so divine, so precious, that you can change the world every single day? You can change it in either a good way or a bad way. That's up to you on how you want to use your gift. But you are born with a gift. I'm here to tell you, you are not somebody who is meant to be enslaved or stuck in chains or that have been given to us since the dawn of time. You are somebody who is meant to go out into the world and change it one day, every single day, one day at a time. And sometimes it takes a while for the world to notice you and start actually listening and buzzing in and seeing what's going on. But I promise you, if you come in day out and you show the world every single day, you show up and you show out every single time, I promise you the world will start noticing who you are. They will start taking in your ideals, your morals. You're going to start breaking people's opinions. You're going to start breaking the ideas, the constraints that people have. Not only are you going to be doing that for other people, you are going to be doing that for yourself. You are going to break down the other chains that you thought that you had. So now you're erasing chains, right? So instead of being chained down all your life, you're breaking the chains now, right? So now you're changing everything. Why? Because you're starting to learn how to let go. You're starting to learn how to break these chains. You're starting to live in who you actually are. Everything I preach about, if you have noticed on this channel, is not as self-improvement in the sense of you need to get more money, you need to get this, you need to get that. No. True self-mastery, true self-discipline, true self-improvement to the point where you become the person you want to be is nothing but true inner self-worth. It is learning and healing and putting yourself together and building the person that you want to be. And that all starts on the inside. And inside, you have been chained, you have been whipped, you have been starved of every single good thought. You've been starved of every single good pushing. You have been starved of good motivation to keep you going. You have been starved of good essence to feed yourself, to nurture yourself in your soul, to nurture yourself into who you want to become. You have not been fed properly. So of course you're going to still be, desperate and hungry like so many people in the world. That's why so many people can't live in abundance, because they're so scarce. It's scarcity mindset. I can't get this. Money is tight. Money's like this. Money's like that. Food is tight. Food is like this. Ideas are like this. I can't get another job because of the job market. I can't talk to this girl because I have XYZ going on. Stop. You are too great to be chained down by slavery. You are too great to be chained down by other people. You are too great to have been chained down your entire life and being told that you can only do XYZ at certain times, certain places. This is the job you have to work. This is the only pathways. You can't do anything else besides that. If you do anything else, you're a failure, right? That's what you've been told your entire life. If you do anything else, you're a failure if you don't go with the 99%. You've been told you're a failure if you don't follow the dreams of other people. You've been told you're a failure if you don't go work 30 years of your life for somebody else who's making the money that you want to make, to go and work for them. Do you know how stupid you sound? Why am I going to go help this person build up their empire when I could easily just be doing the same thing? And that's the problem with too many people. Too many people are so enslaved to the ideas of, I need to have the good job. I need to have this. I can't go without having a job. Why? Because you're still chained to the ideas of society. If you don't have a job, you're a bum. You could not have a job and be making more money than anybody and you know. And guess what? People would still call you a bum because they don't know what you provide, because they're still enslaved themselves. It's the blind leading the blind. Stop following the blind. You are not blind. I'm here to wake you up. Take my hand. Let's go. We are going to the world of the seeing. We are going to the world of vision, the world of abundance. We are not staying where the rest of the rats are. The rest of the rats can stay where they want to be. If you want to be a rat, go ahead. Click off of this video. Get the fuck off my channel. I don't need you on here. I want the conquerors. I want the people who want to build themselves. I want the people who take this advice and start conquering everything in their life every single day. Because you were never meant to be a person who is enslaved and chained in all these false fallacies you have been just force-fed your entire life. You have been force-fed all of this your entire life. So really ask yourself, what has any of this has even benefited you in life? Ask yourself. If you are a person who's older, let's say you're in college and you're watching my videos, right? Has your degree served you in any which way? Is this the degree you truly want to chase? Do you want to truly be in college? No. Maybe you might want to actually start a business, do something else. I'm here to tell you, do it. Stop living in slavery. Stop living in the ideals, the shackles of what your parents might think, what society might think, what your aunt and uncles might think, right? What your friends might think. Stop worrying about, you might not be making enough money to support yourself right now. But guess what? When that dream starts finally hitting and you start chasing it and you work hard enough, I bet you they're going to start flipping right around once you start bringing in more money than they've ever seen. They're going to flip right around once they see you start living a life that they've always wanted. Once they start seeing you in abundance, people like people who have abundance, right? That's why so many people look up to celebrities, because they're abundant. But guess what? You are abundant in everything. I'm telling you this right now. You may not know it, but since you've been enslaved, you've been told that you need to have XYZ to be abundant. Let me tell you something. You are abundant because you are a being who has essence. You are a being who has a mission. You are a being who has a purpose. That is what you are rich in. You are not rich in the fallacies and the materials of this world. You are rich in who you are. You are rich in your essence. You are rich in your purpose. Once you spread this to the world will give back to you tenfold, right? Because once you start living in this, you are no longer going to be enslaved by what people have told you your entire life that you can and can't do, right? So ask yourself the question, am I being enslaved right now? Are you being enslaved to think about, I don't know, are you enslaved with addiction? Maybe you're addicted to porn. Maybe you're addicted to smoking. Maybe you're addicted to cigarettes. Maybe you're addicted to vapes. Maybe you're addicted to gambling. Maybe you're addicted to, I don't know, you're maybe addicted to women. You're addicted to men. You're addicted to sex. Whatever else it might be. All of these things have been put onto you. They have been chains that you have. Ask yourself the question, has this benefited me in any type of way? If that addiction has benefited you, then you should probably keep going. That's not an addiction. That's a good habit. An addiction is something that actually hurts against you. So guess what? You've been enchained and you have an addiction to being a slave. That's exactly what you are. You are an addicted slave. You are addicted to the ideas and morals of this world. You are addicted to the ideas and the people in this world. You are addicted to the determining factors of what you can and can't do of this world. That is exactly what you are addicted to. So ask yourself the question. We have this box. You see the chains, right? You see as it keeps going. You might be further along in life as you're watching this video. I thank you for watching the video. But if you are older, you could probably tell me in the comments that I am not lying. As you keep going, these chains will start holding you deeper and deeper and deeper. So now ask yourself the question, do you want to start breaking free of the chains now? Or do you want to start breaking free of the chains in 20, 30, 40, 60, 50, 80, 90 years? Ask yourself that question. And for all of my older people, ask yourself the same question. Do you want to be the same person that you were 10 years ago? Are you going to be the same person that you are today that you were 10 years ago? And are you going to be the same person that you are today on your deathbed? Ask yourself that question, because I bet you in the last 10 years you probably haven't changed that much. You haven't done much in your life. You haven't actually fulfilled who you want to be in your life, because you have not followed your purpose. You have not followed who you are. You have not broken free of the shackles of being a slave. You have not broken free of the, again, we're going to write it down, so just so you guys know, the ideas, the morals, the do's and don'ts, and so much more in this world. You have become so addicted to just sitting by and allowing these to uproot and take hold that every single time somebody tells you something, you get addicted to the idea, you get addicted to the morale, you get addicted to the do's and don'ts, and eventually it's so strong, there's so many chains that are reaching so deep into the ground, you can't break free. So let me tell you something right now. It is time for you to wake up. This video is not a way for you to actually start becoming free as a slave. This video is a reminder. This video is a wake-up call. This video is for you to wake yourself up and actually Ask yourself the question, have you been a slave? Have you been somebody who has been enslaved? Have you been a person who has been starved and force-fed and enslaved in these ideas, morals, the do's and don'ts that the world has been feeding you your entire life? Ask yourself that question. Because I promise you, the moment you answer yes or no, you will be able to figure out exactly if you have or if you haven't. If you truly tell yourself, no, you haven't, look at everything and actually go deeper into that question. If you say yes, go deeper into it. Truly understand if you are saying yes because you want to feel like it, or you truly know that you are unenslaved, or you truly know that you are broken free. And if you say no, if you say that you still are enslaved, are you saying that just because you are still attached to these ideas, right? These ideas that tell you can't do anything, you're still enslaved to them? Or are you saying that because everything else in your life is also down? Is there also multiple other ways to prove to yourself that you have been enslaved for a very long time? Ask yourself that question. A lot of self-improvement comes from self-reflection, right? This is what I really like to preach about. I do not like to preach about go out, go get more money, go do this, go do that. No, that will come to you. I promise you. More opportunities, more abundance will start coming to you in your life. The thing that has to happen for you to change your life and go in the direction that you want to go is you. There's so much about yourself that you do not know. There's so much about yourself that's inside of you that's so beautiful, that's so powerful, but it's being held down, it's being captivated, it's being enslaved. It's in a circus, right? It's been enslaved by circus masters, right? Pretty much your entire life. Life in society has been enslaving you, treating you like a grizzly bear, making you dance on a ball. Are you ready to break free and stop dancing on the ball? Are you ready to, go out and actually be the bear, be the person who can take down anything they want? You live unfree, you live wild, you live how you want to, you do what you want, when you want, however you want to, and you don't care about what comes with it. You only care about doing what you need to do and doing and living through yourself, being yourself. Not being a person who's enslaved and being like the 99% who drive around in the same cars, who live the same lives, have the same people, talk to the same people, do the same things day in, day out. Ask yourself that question. Because I promise you, so many of you guys are going to actually watch this. But for the few who actually do take action and take this as a wake-up call, thank you for being a conqueror. You are taking the first steps that you need to actually conquering slavery. You are doing the first steps. You are conquering your chains. You are breaking them. Good job. Still, and keep being a conqueror.